Uh-oh.
Ordered it and they lost it. So they finally got it the day that our basement flooded. So
Oh shit.
Except for my toilet that I love with all my heart. Howdy guys. So I'm gonna put together a quick video of what I do to prep the bus for a trip. So we're gonna end up having 7 people and 4 dogs. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna try to leave at 4 a.m. on Sunday. Just kind of let you know some weird things. So in storage, when it's warmer, I've noticed this side starts to sag. So I thought it was the airbag. So I ordered 2 new airbags just in case, but I noticed it got cold out and it hasn't sagged at all. So I'm thinking it's a valve and not the airbag. So I've got 2 airbags just in case something happens. So one thing in here, so I hold 235 gallons of fuel and I'm at a half tank. So I figure I got about 600 miles. I'll show you on a screen the app I use for the fuel saver thing. So I'll see if I can figure out how to show it to you online. In Nashville's the cheapest fuel, and so I've got plenty. If I had full tanks, I could go all the way to Florida without stopping. And I'm gonna have my twin brother come with me, so we could probably do it, but we've got dogs too, so we'll have to stop. So Nashville I think will be a good place. It's like $2.80 I think versus $3.75. So when you put in 200 gallons, you know, that adds up. So if you saw the winterization video, put a link up, I think it'll be up in here. I don't have any water in it. So what I'm gonna do is put water in the bus and then turn the pumps on and make sure I don't have any leaks. If I don't, what I'm gonna do then is turn the aqua hot on and start warming everything up, then keep the bus warm. Because we're 50 degrees now. We had been in the 20s. And so I just, knowing that we're gonna be 50 degrees, didn't wanna spend, you know, all of that fuel and effort and energy and keeping the bus warm when it's gonna warm up anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put water in it, make sure there's no leaks. Then I'm gonna turn the aqua hot on and we'll kind of go from there. But the batteries are good, everything's great, the inverters are working perfect. So I think should be good. I'll check the fluids as well. I'm going to check the tire pressure, make sure it's good to go, and then I'll load up maps on my phone and on the Garmin, so I'll try to show it to you. Another thing, it always seems like I'm out of breath, but you know, we ended up our downstairs, we finally got it finished, put brand new carpet in it, and then came down Monday morning and it was flooded. So I lost my sump pumps and so ended up tearing it up, and then my mother flew in, so I had to hobble the bathroom together for her. So then I ended up putting in 2 brand new pumps in the system so that I can feel confident with it when we leave. So I just wanted to show you that. And then I've been working on a deck, and wouldn't you know it, I was 5 boards short, and I got it from Brazil, so you can't go to the store and get it. And so I ordered it like in September. They lost it, and they finally shipped it the day that the basement flooded. So it's like everything happens at once. But here we are, night before Christmas, and gonna try to get this guy going. Hopefully we don't have any leaks. If we do, I wanted to get everything going today so that I can get it fixed. So I'll show you my pumps and my deck. I thought it was pretty cool. And then I'll show you the water and aqua hot. So here's coming in my sump room. It's a disaster, but wanted to show you guys this. So I got 2 pumps in here. One's running off a battery, and I put this new thing called a pump alarm in, and what it does is if my lead pump quits and this one runs, it's got a 2-stage alarm. It will send me a text. It'll text 3 cell phones, and then if this pump, the emergency, quits running, it'll send me another text that it quit, and then I've got the Wi-Fi here as backup. My problem is not power going out, it's the stupid pumps going out, and then I don't know about it. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So here's my deck I've been working on. So I ended up getting Tiger Wood and Ipe. So I've got Tiger Wood and Ipe, and I thought it'd be neat to put some different designs in here. And little did I know how complex the framing, I'll shoot you a picture here, would be for that. And then I ended up on 5 board shorts, and the stuff's from Brazil. So I ordered it and they lost it. And so they finally got it the day that our basement flooded. So got just a little bit more work left here to do. But all this wood, thought I did pretty good with all the joints and the different things. But it should last, I don't know, I think they say like 30 to 40 years if I take care of it. All right guys, so I got water coming in the tank now. I forgot I needed to put a water filter in, but I'll just come show you it real quick, what I did. Might as well. This isn't going to be an awesome video either. I'm kind of throwing this together before we leave, but I've got the hose connection connected up into here. I got a water tank expansion tank and a water softener in there, but basically I hook it up, I turn it on, put this to tank fill, and now I'm filling the tank. Underneath there are 2 water pumps, so I'm going to go inside and turn those on. The big thing I want to do is make sure I didn't bust anything, so I'm going to send water through the hot, and it'll go through this guy. What I might do is go ahead and turn this open. Well, there's no pressure, so I'm gonna go turn the pumps on, see if they start screaming at me. Hopefully no water comes out anywhere. So we're starting to load up here. I get AFib if I have alcohol, so I gotta have non-alcoholic beer. That's kind of a bummer, but could be worse. So I turn these on, and that's all there is to it. Turn this on, see if I can get some water to come out. So it's about half right there. What I found last time was there was a lot of sediment in the pipes, and had to end up cleaning these filters out. I didn't get anything out of this bathroom sink right here, so I thought my lines were clogged, and it ended up being the just that filter. So just a FYI. So it looks like we got this. I don't know which way's hot. This stupid thing. I'll run it through the aqua hot. That must be hot. This here is like some Insta-Hot thing, and it doesn't work, and so I don't have any water to it. I was wanting to do some sort of RO thingy for it. The problem is, you know, if you use this for a weekend and then it sits for a week, I don't want the water sitting in here. So it's just kind of pick your battles. We just bring bottled water. Looks like that's working. I don't have water to my fridge. I have water to my fridge. I turned it off because we don't use it. I don't want to drink this water. So I think right's cold, left's hot. Can't believe it's not burping on me. There, it's burping. I'll try to speed this up during the video. All right. The other monstrosity is this stupid toilet. Shouldn't say stupid. Somebody was an engineering marvel that figured it out, but I got to put 60 pounds of air on it before I turn that on. Should be hot. Should be cold. Well, I'll check everything for leaks. Let the pressure stand on it for a while. There we go. This right here is a little key. It keeps the shower door from going. Howdy, partner.
Hi.
Getting packed up?
Yep.
Excited to go?
Yeah. Finally be warm.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we don't get COVID this year. We've already had COVID. We've all had our shots, so who knows. I just want to make it down there, and we'll worry about it later. All right, so that's working. I'll probably put air on the toilet. I want to go do the aqua hot real quick. Just because there's not enough things. Oh. Well, looks like we got water in there. I'm only gonna do like a half tank. It's 150 or 120 gallon of water, so 60, 75 gallon of water, that's enough. Just that much less weight I gotta haul around. All right, so we're gonna turn the aqua hot on. Hopefully that's not picking up that music. Right, so I gotta remember how to turn it all on. I got some breakers back here. So we got aqua hot fuel and electric. I'm just gonna turn the fuel on. And then if I come up here, there should be aqua hot burner. So that should get it to start if I'm lucky. There she goes. Let's see if she ignites. You might get some smoke or it might turn off. If it turns off, you'll watch me clean a fuel valve. Sounds like it's going. So one of these is generator. So this is generator and this is the aqua hot. Yep, she's hot. All right. So what I'm gonna do is let that fire up. That'll get the water hot for the water, and then also I can use my hydronic heating. So this guy right here is a hydronic heater for the water bay, and so I can let it run. Then there's 3 tow heaters inside, so I can't believe it didn't smoke, but I'll take it. I guess the next thing I'll do is check the air pressure. I'll try to throw up on the screen here. I went and got it weighed. That's the proper way to do it. Figure out the weight on each axle, and it came out to exactly pretty doggone close to what this thing shows. And so it's already got that recommendation in there. And so I'm gonna just make sure that the tires have got adequate air pressure. And then the geek in me, you know, it's like we're cold, except it's 50 degrees today. Do I air it up lower or higher, knowing it's going to be 80 degrees when we get there? But I think I'm going to make sure I'm close, and we'll go from there. Makes me feel good that the aqua hot works. The fuel nozzles are like $6 a piece on eBay, and they're really easy to change. So if you got an aqua hot, I'd buy them, and that solves 90% of the problems. So, all right, she's good to go. I am pretty close to half. I only got to do bathroom for 7 people on the way there, and then I'll have full hookups. So like I said, no use in having another 60, 6 times 6, 400 pounds of water in there. I think next thing I'll do is do the air pressure. I was going to say, one thing I purposely bought that tray so that I would have, I think there's 2 feet left here, so that tray's 6 feet that slides. So I fill this up with tools, and my thought is if I bring every tool, I won't have to use any. So it just kind of makes me feel better. I got oil, I got boiler antifreeze, I've got I got boiler antifreeze, oil, and antifreeze. And then I've got air lines. I'll probably take that out of here. So one thing I'm going to do is turn the air compressor on. I might as well do the toilet. If I don't do it, that'll be the only one that leaks. So what I'm going to do is I turn on my handy dandy isolation, and then I turn on my 24 volt pump, but this will just send air to the toilet. But see how noisy that is? I don't know if you can hear it. If you shut this, you can hardly hear anything. These doors are insulated. These things are built like a tank. So I'll let that air up and then I'll go check the toilet. All right, so I checked all my plumbing lines and no leaks. Some people might like it or not like it, but they did run PEX. The one thing with PEX is it can expand and contract a little bit better than copper piping. But so I have water and air. So this probably make a mess here. Maybe not. So I figure it'd gurgle, but maybe not. So all's good there. So this thing's kind of cool. I mean, I say I hate it, but it takes air pressure and water pressure. And what happens when you do this, it's got a mechanical valve in there that somebody really smart made. And what it does is it makes that flapper go down, and then this water comes in, the water, flushes the stuff in, then the flapper closes. Then it uses the air pressure to take your stuff that's inside of here, and it blows it, it pressurizes it and blows it into the black tank. So that's why it takes air and water. But so there the water goes down in, you can see the water down in, flapper comes up, and then it blows the water down into the black tank. So it looks like she works. Yeah, if you don't have the right air and water pressure, that valve in the back just doesn't work. I'll see if I can take it apart here. Maybe. There we go. So there's the valve. There's like a ton of, it's probably too dark, but there's a ton of stuff in there. And shit. When it works great. Alright, so I got the aqua hot going, no leaks, toilet works. Well, here's my first leak. I'll see where that's coming from. Alright guys, so I tore the bus apart. Can't do anything without, we had a flood in the basement, have a flood in here, why not, right? So I ended up figuring out the water was coming back from that area over there, but I couldn't underneath, but I couldn't see, there wasn't anything wet here, and there wasn't anything wet here, so it was in here. So then I wanted to take this off, and I think they used forever glue. So I ripped that apart, and it was dry as a bone in there, and I peeked down and it was dry as a bone. So then I took these cupboards out, which they used 40,000 screws, I think, holding that in, which is fine. So deep down in here, what I found, probably can't see in here, I found it wet right underneath of here. So there's no water here. So then I open this back up again, and there's a leak in here, and I think what it was doing was running down under the tile and then out the hole, because the bus is on a slant. So I shut the water off there, and I have no leaks. So it's going to take me an hour or two to put these shelves back in. So I think I'm going to do that so that my wife can pack. So I've isolated it down. I have no water leaking at all, except for my toilet that I love with all my heart. So I think I'm gonna put everything back together, eat some lunch, and then tear the toilet apart. All right, so I got the cabinets back together, and coming back here with my favorite toilet. There's some sort of pressure relief thing right here, and when I flush the toilet, water's spraying out of here. So there's rubber gaskets in there, there's a rubber gasket here. I'm just cleaning all of this stuff up here, see if I can get it to quit. But the water would spray up from this thing and then collect down in there, and then I guess it's coming like across the floor, and then it was dripping outside. So see if I can get this figured out here. All right, I'm gonna turn the shop back on at the same time, but you'll see what I see in real time. Yeah, there goes my toilet paper. So I think what's going on is I need another O-ring. This guy fits together on here, and it's coming up around this. So I cleaned this. The water was spraying out the top of there, and I cleaned the O-ring off, and it's fine now. But now there's an O-ring around here, and I just don't think it's doing its job anymore. So December 24th at 2 o'clock. See what we can find out. Well, I went to Menards and I got a new rubber O-ring. It's a little bit thicker. When I pulled the old one off, it looked like it was a little lopsided. I also put some plumber's grease on here. And then I put a little bit of plumber's grease on this O-ring inside of here. I'm hoping between the two of those, this solves my problem here. 79 cents, it sure be nice. What do we got here? You can see my O-ring starting to give out a little bit there, but we're going to give her a shot. Can't be much worse than the other one. I guess it could be, but... Alright, let's get the shop vac turned on. Oh, shit. And that one's worse. Come on. I guess I need to get the smaller O-ring. Jeepers creepers. I thought a little bit bigger one would help there. I guess I don't think I'm even down. I'm squeezing, it's too tight. Well, fuck. Nightmare before Christmas for sure. Alrighty. So I sure thought that would do it. Get one a little bit bigger. I guess it needs to fit. I guess it's higher pressure than I thought. Damn it. I'm running out of time. Well, they sell like 4 million of these. I guess I'll go get another one. Well, what I decided to do is stick this other O-ring back on there with the grease. See if just moving it around will work. This thing doesn't feel like it even doesn't feel like it screws on there right. Golly. Alright, mess take 2. There's the water. Still freaking leaks out of there. It's a lot better than that other one. I need to go buy, I don't know what to do. I need to go get one like that, I guess. A little bit smaller that'll fit down inside of there. Good grief. Well guys, I went into Menards to get another filter or a O-ring, and I found out what's wrong. I've got, I don't know if you can see this or not, I've got a hairline crack in there. So I got some JB Weld plastic bonder, and I think what I'm going to do is rough this up inside of here. I got it all cleaned up and degreased, and rough it up, and I think I'm going to get some zip ties and cut them short and scrape them all up so that I've got something to bridge that gap that'll help hold that. I also found one of these in New Jersey. It's $50. It's got to be a buck of plastic. But I'm gonna order it. I have no idea when I'm gonna get it. But I got 7 people going 16 hours. I gotta have a toilet. So I'm gonna give her a shot. This stuff's supposed to set time 15 minutes, sand in 30. So hopefully an hour from now we'll give her a check and try and see if that's gonna get it. All right, got her glued together in here. I ended up putting that glue inside of there, and then I put some plastic strips just to make it a little more rigid. Gosh, I want this to work. We'll find out here soon enough. Put my cap back on. Alright, I'm gonna turn this on in case I spray myself again. Alright. She held. No leaks. Alright, it is 8 o'clock on December 24th. I'm done. And I think that's probably going to be a wrap. We're going to have Christmas tomorrow and just pack and get ready to go. So I'm just going to toss this video on the internet, and then we'll have a video of us driving down with 7 people. Excuse me, 7 people and 4 dogs. And we got a toilet that works. So thank goodness. Thank goodness for JB Weld. Alright guys, we will I'll throw up a video probably in next Friday or something like that. And we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.